Hello, my name is Khanyi Mbau, and my favorite destination is very local, very cheap for some people. It has to be Cape Town. I've been around the world, and trust me, I feel like Cape Town is all continents put in one. My 5 travel essentials. Obviously, it needs to be in my credit card. Can't travel without that. My moisturizer, because I've got really dry skin. My lip balm, I can't live without that. Travel socks, and definitely a pair of sweats. Very important. One destination that I'd honestly love to go to has to be the Bahamas. I think that my soul is there somehow. It has to do with just how they dress, the culture, and the heat. If I'm going away on a holiday, I cannot travel without my sweatpants. Heels I really don't need, because I think you need to be comfortable just in case there's a tsunami, just in case they're closing the country, just in case it's under siege. You know, you could go over a fence or a Mexican bridge or a wall that Donald Trump might build. You know what I'm saying? I think my funniest travel story was, when you hear about Nigeria, my first time, I always saw the fancy cars that these people drive, the lives that they live. I thought I was literally going to Johannesburg. A bucket in a bath. And how this works is you pour water into the bucket for an hour. You let the sand sink to the bottom and you use the top of the water to wash. So I didn't wash for 7 days because for me that was worse. I'd rather keep my smell from Johannesburg till I got back. So that's my travel story. 3 things that people will be surprised to know about me is I'm a very private person. I love sleeping and I hate visitors. They're like fish. After 3 days, they stink. 5 of my beauty tips is not makeup. I'm sorry to disappoint you. It's good skin. Once you have healthy skin, you use minimal makeup. The second one would be, remember that your complexion is everything. I'm not saying lighten your skin, but the brighter you look, the more awake you look, even though you didn't sleep. And a good hairline. Hairline is literally intelligence of the 21st century. Hair tips, it has to be your hairline. See, people with a hairline belong to a different caliber. Once you have this, you're like an educated person who has a doctorate when you have that. Clean hair, and always remember to protect your hair under those wigs. Very important. The most romantic date I've ever been on hasn't happened because I'm a woman. I don't know what I want. 3 things that make a man very sexy: well-groomed hair, a man that smells right, and wears proper shoes. My advice that I'd like to give girls that have been following me and women that know about me is, beauty is not in your body, but actually the way you view yourself and how content you are. And confidence makes you very beautiful and not makeup. AboMama experience was really amazing. I mean, I was very afraid when we shot this. I thought that Christians and a lot of churches would come after us because, as we all know, that Christianity is a very sacred space, and Christians don't take lightly to people mocking them of what they do. But it put us together. I got to get to know a few actresses like Unoktula and Thomas, the director, people that I haven't actually spent time with. So it was really nice, and I hope for season 2 just sending out a hint to the power of me. I have 2 new movies coming out. One is now in the next 10 days on the 23rd of November. Frank and Fearless with what's his name? With Leon Schuster. Excuse me, not that I haven't forgotten about it. It's been a long day. I get to be in slapstick comedy. It was very scary for me, just so you know. When you're around Leon, you don't know if you are the prank or part of the prank and who's going to slap you next. So you can imagine it was daunting. The next film is called The Red Room. It's like a 50 Shades of Black, femme fatale, action meets a bit of espionage. It's a very nice movie. My first lead in a proper film from beginning to the end. I am not tired of people asking, but I'm tired of being ridiculed. I've contributed to such a big culture, not blowing my own horn. I would just like people to just accept that and let me be. I start trends, and don't ridicule me if you don't understand. Just ask me and I'll show you how. What's next for me is I'm a producer on a show called The Scoop on SABC3, and people don't know that. I'm currently moving into that space of directing, producing. The older you get, you also want to try things that will make your legacy tangible and that your kids can also live off probably one of these days. If I'm going away on a holiday, I cannot travel without my sweatpants. Heels I really don't need because I think you need to be comfortable just in case there's a tsunami, just in case they're closing the country, just in case it's under siege. You know, you could go over a fence or a Mexican bridge or a wall that Donald Trump might build. You know what I'm saying? Oh, music, guys, needs a lot of respect. You know, as artists, especially people that are actresses, designers, we decide to go into music, we treat it like an aftermath or a party trick. Music is literally a meditation. You're literally sharing an experience through sound, or you are healing souls. And in my past, I didn't respect that, and that's why my music didn't work. And I think as a musician, some are born with it, and some of us need to first go through life experiences for us to be able to share our thoughts, our minds, and also just the theater of the mind through music. What I love the most about myself is I also scare myself. I don't know what's next. I sometimes do things and also get shocked before you get shocked, but how you get shocked, I get shocked the same way. I don't know if that makes sense in that order. Any regrets? I shouldn't have given myself over to so many people that easily. You need to cherish yourself, because you're your biggest investment, not your car, not your house, but yourself, because at the end of it all, you're the only currency that you're going to have.